Di ba? Inahanap niya na kung nasan yung camera. Ayun, baby, oh. Ayun, oh. Yun, oh. There, oh. There. Actually, binabasahan ko siya eh. Sometimes. Oo, ng mga children's books. Hi there, I'm Laika Maravilla, an educational content creator, and I would like to show you myself. To start off, lifesaver siya sa akin. Really, kasi as someone who grew up with not a lot of, I would say, friends, we were not allowed to go out eh. Medyo may pagka-Rapunzel yung kwento. Books were my escape. Really, they were my friends. They were, new worlds na pwede kong i-explore right sa hands ko. Kaya lifesaver siya sa akin.
What attracts you to read a book?
I'm a firm believer kasi na there's a book for everyone. And there's a book then for every mood, I would say. So minsan, pag kunyari medyo down na ako or discouraged, namimili din ako ng books na siguro mas encouraging. Yung nga, may onting escapism para makatakas ako sa mga realidad ng mundo. Pero minsan din recommendation ng friends. Sometimes kung ano rin yung narinig ko na, okay, maganda daw tong book na to. Yun, I take a lot of recommendations as well. But siguro may bias ako ng konti sa fiction. Ayan, mga hero's journey, mahilig ako sa gadon, sa fantasy. Kasi nga, again, it's more of an escape for me. It brings me back to the days na bata ako, parang ganun.
What book would you like to relive the feeling of having read for the first time?
The Alchemist, I would say. Iba siya sa akin. Or maybe The Chronicles of Narnia. There are parang parts of the story that I really love. Someone asked me that the other day. Pero sa The Alchemist, one of my favorite parts was when the young man parang had a conversation with the king. Tapos the king told him na, take this cup of tea, tapos walk around my castle, explore. Pero huwag mong tatapon yung tea. So the kid was carrying the tea, tapos careful siya, huwag mag-spill. Tapos nung pagbalik niya dun sa wise na king, parang sabi, did you look at the tapestry sa walls? Did you see my paintings? Ganyan. Sabi niya, hindi ko nakita kasi nakafocus siya sa tea. And then, sabi, bumalik ka. Tingnan mo yung richness nung kung ano yung nakasurround sa'yo. Sabi nung young man, okay. So, lakad siya ulit. Pero this time, again, he was looking at all the beautiful things around. I-enjoy niya na. Pero pagbalik niya doon sa king, wala nang laman yung cup ng tea. Tapos parang ang advice sa kanya was, you have to kind of parang in my words lang, in my interpretation, kind of find the balance between like seeing things around you when you're living your life and still keep what's important. So that part really helped me with learning to appreciating the things around me. I was that young man yung nakakapit dun sa tea na dito lang ako dun sa mga bagay na mahalaga sa akin. Ito lang yung focus ko. Very single-minded ako. Pero hindi ganun ang life eh. You need to find meaning dun sa beautiful things around you. I grew up in a very constrictive, fundamentalist, religious household. So anything with magic, dragons, any heroine, kasi babae, so dapat submissive ka lang, ganun. Those are banned. So in a way, the books I read that I borrowed from friends that I would sneak na itago sa ilalim ng covers to read, those were my initial acts of intellectual rebellion, I guess. Pero they opened up the world sa akin. A bit of a trivia, my room was the tiniest one in the house. So talagang nakaka-empathize ako dun sa, living dun sa cupboard under the stairs. It kind of was very personal to me. And that scene where Harry was hiding, diba? Tapos naglulumos lang siya to read. Ganun ako. Very empowering siya. When you see yourself in the shoes of the character and you see them make choices or make something out of terrible situations, it gives you hope na, okay, when I'm in the similar situation, may kaya rin akong gawin.
Tell us a line from your favorite book.
I have a particular love for F.H. Batacan. So, if people don't know her, please, if people don't know about F.H. Batacan. Pero I don't have the copy kasi Okay, ang libro ko ay libro ng bayan. Actually, itong mga nandito, ito lang yung mga umuwi. Kasi nag-mass announcement ako na pwedeng pakiuwi na yung mga books ko. Some of them were lost. Some of them talagang pinamigay ko na. Pero dati may smaller and smaller circles ako. Hindi siya umuwi. So, wala siya. Pero there's a quote from smaller and smaller circles that I love, which is this, yung ito, we are all powerless in the face of evil. No, that's not true. We are powerless when we wait for other people to act on our behalf. Yes, that's it. The truly powerful man or woman is the woman who stands alone. And I guess in this day and age na, in a way it's true, right? There's so much to change, so many problems to solve. Big ones that you don't have the resources, the power, the influence to do. I'm a firm believer na there's still something we can do. And siguro reflected din siya sa life ko. Again, looking at all these heroes then since I was a child, parang ganun din with my life. Parang sino ba ako? Di ba? I was just a girl with an old camera in my tiny childhood bedroom. But in a way, and I guess hindi naman siguro prideful to say, but look at what we can do. Di ba? With just what we have.
Which author would you like to have dinner with?
Alam mo, may guest list ako. Sorry talaga, fantasy list talaga eh. Pero I would love to have in the room Margaret Atwood. Di ba, may chance pa tayo. And F.H. Batacan. Like, these women, some of the women then who need a little bit of encouragement, sama din natin sila para marinig nila. Amy Tan is also, like, kasi ito childhood ko, Joy Luck Club, right? And Kitchen God's Wife, na durug-durug na. Yeah, a lot of them. Suzanne Collins. People, please do not sleep on YA. Ako, yun ang bit ko dyan eh. Kasi sometimes, di ba, parang, ay, pambata yan. Pero hindi eh. Like, these are huge, parang life-changing din na mga books. Pero siguro yun. And of course, kasi Ricky Lee. Lods.
Which book would you save in case of a fire?
Sentimental ako eh. As much as I love these books, all of these are replaceable. I have a Bible from my lola, my late lola. It's there in my... As in, literal yun. Nasa likod ko siya sa aking main desk. Para in case may emergency, talaga magagrab ko siya sa alis ako. But that's the only personal thing I have left of her. It's an English-Tagalog na side-by-side Bible. Meron siyang ibang notes sa gilid, ganun. Kasi my lola taught herself English by reading the Bible. So, reading at the Filipino translation in the English. And every day, I would come home from school, tapos tatanungin niya ako, Apong, anong ibig sabihin itong word na to? Ayan. Tapos, she would write it down. So, I love my lola. I always say she's my first teacher and my first student as well. Yung first niya na ganitong klaseng Bible, I didn't get kasi she passed away nung time ng COVID. So, yung gamit niya, na-scatter siya. So, yung iba hindi na nakauwi. Pero when I saw na nandun yung box, sabi ko, ay, wala akong pakialam sa ibang gamit. Like, ito lang yung gusto ko. And sana some of the notebooks na meron siya, sobrang hiling niya magsulat. As in, from any scrap of paper, like, may sulat siya talaga.
What has been the biggest contribution of reading to your life?
I think it gave me hope. And yan, in the dark days, things could be better. Na, again, even born powerless or medyo limited yung means, na there's hope that you could do something about your lot in life. Hope na even the most dystopian societies, right? Yung Hunger Games and stuff like that, there's a shred of hope that even the worst scenarios, common people can do something to exact change, parang ganun, or justice, or just do something. By opening doors, lumalaki yung mundo mo. And in a way, lumalaki rin yung pwede mong gawin.
If you were to start a book club, what is the very first book you would assign to the community to read together, and why?
Baka To Kill a Mockingbird. Kasi it's the right mix ng medyo pinupush ng konting envelope. May strong heroine ka pa rin, may structure pa rin. There's injustice. I think makaka-relate sila dyan.
What is a low-stakes, high-comfort book you'd recommend?
Maganda yung The Chronicles of Narnia, I feel. Kasi Well, hindi siya one book actually. Pero the one book I have is a compilation. That book is also very dear to me. So kung dalawa yung liligtas ko sa apoy, it's the Bible and that. It's gifted to me by a friend. I think The Chronicles of Narnia is good kasi nga, every book, I feel, may isa doon at least na magiging personal for a person. So yung hero's journey, but iba-ibang aspeto. May story of redemption, so also there. Tapos syempre, of course, there are dragons, there's magic, there's a giant talking lion. So I feel maganda siyang escape.
What's the oldest book in your collection?
Easy answer ito. Di ko pa pala na-mention. But I mean, look at how durug-durug siya. I think misprint pa siya kasi the cover is back-to-back. Like, flip side. So, misprint siya. Sa second-hand bookstore ko siya nabili. But this is Jonathan Livingston Seagull. So, talking about, again, di ba, someone who dreams big. Sa Team Lai kami, or sa podcast kaming parang call to action. Dream big, work hard, start now. So, ito yung mga, I think, unang pundasyon nun sa akin. So, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Ang tagal nito. Matanda pa to sa iba sa inyo na nanonood.
What's your most recent book purchase?
Ganda kasi ng cover. I had an older version of The Lord of the Flies. Ibang cover pa. If familiar kayo with yung parang kid na nasa brushes, nasa dahon. Di ba? Yun yung old cover. Tapos ito, ang ganda ng cover. Ang ganda ng artwork. Ayan. Tapos ang ganda pa ng pages. O, di ba? Aesthetic. Nag-start ako mag-fall in love with yung ganitong klaseng pages kasi nga, hindi siya perfect. But ang ganda nito, Lord of the Flies. Required reading ko to for young adults na boys.
What are your top 5 book recommendations?
This is by Rob Cham. I read it when I was pretty young. I think nag-aaral pa ako. No offense kay Rob Cham. This was very interesting kasi wala siyang words. Like, these are just drawings. And it's siguro medyo weird na nagre-recommend ako ng book na walang words. Pero sa akin kasi, when people start flipping pages and feel things, maganda siyang starter for books with actual words. So, Lost is really good. Books that changed my life. Game. Parang kailangan ko ba explain? Okay. I think required reading din siya for everyone. Siguro gawa tayo ng Filipino translation, tapos yung answer ko kanina dun sa ano yung book na kailangan ng lahat ng Pilipino. I think this is a really good book for that. Talk about a book that uses, again, plain language. Imagery, kasi hayop ang bida, di ba? Nag-uusap yung mga animals. Pero if you dig deep, ang lalim-lalim nito. Like, my thoughts about society and my place in society and like just looking around and looking at sino ba yung pig, sino ba yung donkey, ganyan. It is informed by this book. Again, na manipis lang, hindi mahirap basahin. Animal Farm. Well, to kill a mockingbird pa rin, I think. Required reading din to for me. Kung Pilipino kayo, utang na loob. No offense, pero kasi ni-required reading siya sa atin, di ba? Nung bata tayo. Pero sa akin, I need you to read this with fresh eyes. Na yung hindi per chapter, na ano ba yung ulam. Kasi ganun yung mga tanong minsan nung nag-aaral tayo, di ba? Mag-nolly kayo, pero for fun. I think mas magiging iba yung impact niya. Kasi sa akin, even rereading this as an adult, mas personal siya, mas totoo, mas Pilipino. Kasi ano to ilang books to in one. So ito na lang, mandaraya ako. Kasi nasa isang book siya. Pero Chronicles of Narnia pa rin. Again, for all ages, maganda siya. Tsaka buong-buo yung kwento. So yes, there's multiple lessons, multiple na storylines. Ito na lang. Hanap kayo ng isang book lang para counted siya as one.
Any tips on building your own home library?
Siguro number 1, wag tayong book snob. Wag tayong genre snob. There's a book for everyone. Try nyo rin kahit na hindi nyo speed. For example, I just started reading mga more parang non-fiction. Kasi medyo hindi ako non-fiction, lalo na self-help. Pero apparently interested ako pag history yung pinag-uusapan. Develop taste for reading, pero wag masyado tayong restrictive sa kung ano lang yung magugustuhan natin. Kasi marami pang mga libro dyan na hindi nababasa. And as much as possible, like, build your own Filipiniana section. Marami rin tayong magagaling na authors, hindi lang siguro natin pa nadidiscover. Kilalanin nyo rin sila. At habang buhay pa sila, habulin nyo sila sa book fair para makapagpapirma kayo. So, meron akong, I call it a structured mess. So, ito yung Filipiniana. These are my children's books and books that changed my life as a kid. Ito yung mga women-authored books. Tapos ito kong Lego kasi na to Jane Austen din siya. So, on top of Jane Austen books, ayan. May some semblance of a structure naman siya sa akin. The graphic novels are there. My old classics. Important. Yeah. Tapos yung mga picture books ko sa taas. Ito yung aking self-help non-fiction section. Tapos sa taas kasi hindi ako mahilig. Hindi ako mahilig dyan. Pero some of them dear to me naman. Stephen King's On Writing is there. And John Green. I really love John Green. The Green Brothers. Inspiration ko din sila for educational content creation Kasi diba may crash course sila. So dream ko talaga na ma-meet sila one day and to tell them na, you know what, I saw what you did and I tried to do that for Filipino. Open call, kung meron kayong mga old Bob Ong books, kasi hindi ko na sila makita. Kasi lahat nananakaw nawawala siya Pag may nag-high school ako na inaanak, kapitbahay, nawawala. So I only have a few Bob Ong books kung kulang pa sila. It started with this. Yung mga una kong Bob Ong books, gula-gulanit, as in sira-sira. Sobrang daming nang nagbasa nun. But now I only have 3, sadly. Of course, Ricky Lee. I'm a huge Ricky Lee fan. I met him a few months back. So nakapagpapirma naman ako. Marami po tayong history writers and of course historians who have books. Kung medyo kabado tayo sa mga tipong A Question of Heroes, parang hindi ko pa speed kasi medyo seryoso masyado for me. Ang Beth Ocampo has this, ito very bite-sized to kahit estudyante. So, isa siyang, compilation siya. Like, so, small things. So, ito, Queridas de Rizal, mga babae ni Rizal. Mahilig kayo sa chismis, diba? Sama nyo na yan, diba? So, it's just tiny books. Again, pwedeng ikot-ikot lang. Yan, meron siyang isang specific book on martial law. Hindi siya masyadong nakakatakot. Pero ang dami nating magagandang children's books. Diba? Si Pilandok, kung hindi nyo siya kilala, ang dami-daming libro ni Pilandok. Hanapin nyo. Some of these, meron din silang Filipino-English na version of the same book. So yun, I try to give them away as many times as possible. Sa mga projects namin sa Team Laika yun kapag may mga reading month or Brigada Eskwela, nagpapadala kami ng books sa iba-ibang mga probinsya. So yan, i-explore ninyo. Kasi kung masyadong mabigat yung mga, parang ang kapal naman na niyan, di ba? Or masyadong seryoso yung some people or cause nostalgia ni JC. Dito tayo magsimula tayo sa mas hindi nakakatakot. And then eventually, when you build the appetite for it, you can take on bigger, mas mabibigat na mga babasahin. Mag-ano kayo, punta kayo sa book fairs. Maraming discounts. Yun ang aking doon ako nagsasplurge. Siguro kayo sale na sapatos, bags, hindi masyado. Pero pag books, pasensya na lang po sa wallet. Pero talaga siya. Kayamanan ko siya. So marami nang magaganda na ina-adapt na nila for like this, So isa yan. So if you haven't read this, History of Philippine Money, and guess what? My pictures! Diba? So again, hindi siya nakakatakot. Masarap siyang basahin.
In your opinion, what is one book you think every Filipino should read?
Ako kasi lumaki ako sa Bob Ong books Sakto yun, high school ako, yung heyday ng nakakapasa na pala ako. For some reason, sa mga classrooms, nakausap ko rin yung mga friends ko, pag high school classrooms, may nakakalat na Pugad Baboy, tsaka Bob Ong books. And those really helped us when it comes to our worldview. That, yung bakit baliktad magbasa ng libro ang mga Pilipino, those are foundational, I feel. Hindi lang sa humor kasi yun naman yung atake, pero yun nga, sa paano natin sipatin ang mundo at yung pananaw natin bilang Pilipino. It's more nationalistic than you would assume from a humorous book. So I think yun. Para, again, lahat ng Pilipino, kasi tingin ko entry point sa Pilipino ng funny So kung natatawa sila habang natututo, mas masarap matuto at mas matatandaan. Isa sa mga conversations ko, even earlier on, with other content creators, ay yung bakit Taglish. Bakit Taglish? Nagtuturo ko ng English, bakit Taglish? May word of the day kang video, bakit ang explanation Filipino? Di ba dapat English din? Pero ang sa akin kasi, kailangan hindi na nga nakakatakot. Kailangan naintindihan na nila. Kailangan may anchor, may association sa mga bagay, konsepto na nakikita na nila. Kung hindi nakakatakot matuto, mas marami ang matututo. Yun yung what I try to do. Sabi ko nga, hindi naman teaching work to. This is more of translation work. Kasi, I call it intellectual regurgitation. So, yung mahirap na konsepto, parang pinipreach ko siya, parang mga emperor penguins, tas i-feed ko sa kanila sa more digestible na manner. Hopefully, that's my hope.